Relief for the restaurant sector has come by way of a relaxation of strict COVID-19 protocols. The declaration came from command center officials following a NEMAC meeting on Wednesday, 9th December. Spokesperson for independent restaurants Matthew Hartman welcomes the announcement.
We have been given word now that from the 15th we'll be given a full chance to reopen as per normal, which is fantastic. Obviously, there will still be some the COVID protocols and restrictions in place. The wardens will now be out on the street to help enforce those things, and we will be observing all protocols, including capacities, separation of locals from visitors, etc.
Independent restaurant owners have been clamoring for economic relief and a readjustment to protocols to ensure the viability of the sector and prevent restaurants from going under from the pressures wrought by COVID-19. Hartman notes positive feedback from the restaurant owners.
We've had some conversation standing alongside the SLHTA, obviously, and working with the Ministry of Tourism, the chairperson, Wadi Zakor, and obviously the board of directors, including Carolyn Trebetskoy, Narani Aziz, and Orlando Satchel. And through the concerted efforts of both of us, we've been able to secure a deal through the Ministry of Tourism, and they've granted us to be open fully.
But what would a fully functional indoor dining experience look like in the era of COVID-19?
The way that's been happening from before is that restaurants have designated evenings or days where they open only for guests alone. On those nights, and when I say guests, I mean visitors. On those nights, we do not take local guests, and obviously on other nights, then local guests are allowed to join.
And as for those restaurants with bars attached to their facility, Hartman says social distancing will remain in effect and adherence to protocols followed.
There'll have to be 6 feet per stool on the bar, and all protocols must be observed as per normal. So, as usual, we are imploring and we applaud the efforts of the government to work with us on this, and we are also want to be the example for protocols. So remember, we're talking about sanitization of your hands, maintaining 6 feet of distance at all times, wearing your mask at all times. And this means even when you're socializing at a bar. So you have to observe the same protocols at the bars.
Owners are hoping for a Merry Christmas for the restaurant sector as it looks to welcome patrons back for dining services. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.